Hey, check it out! It's a real-life board game, except it's a digital board game because we're playing another Mario Party. But yeah, check out that photorealistic, totally just a scan of the actual board. I really like that. And I like that picture too. Welcome to Candyland, everybody. If you're not familiar with Candyland, well, it's a very simplistic board game for children involving recognizing color patterns. I don't really know what else to say about that. This board is being brought to us by Bubblegum Chameleon, who has been getting kind of busy, actually, as this is already the third board we've done from him, and there's already a couple more out there from him that I'm wanting to check out in the future as well. In terms of the way that this board works... Oh, I wasn't expecting a junction there, that's interesting, but it's essentially just a straight conversion of each color corresponds to a different type of space, which means this is one of those kind of boards where, as you can see, you really don't have the same space twice, like, ever. I'm gonna take the OP shortcut, at least I hope that was something I was supposed to do. You'd think this board wouldn't really be that complicated since it's mostly just one big long track, and holy crap, I am not chaining together those mushrooms. Someone's gonna end up hitting like 4 dice blocks on one turn because of this. Mark my words. But yeah, the goal of the actual Candyland board is very simple. You just pick a card, and then you go to whichever space is the closest that has that color on it. And if you're able to get an orange on your first draw, that's kind of OP, because then you just take this little shortcut here on your first turn, and it skips over like nearly a third of the board. There's also like, spaces with dots on them, which mean that they're like sour, sticky goop or something like that, and you gotta wait until you draw a card of the same color twice. And so, which led to the line that I've been stuck in this swamp for 20 minutes. It's from an old VeggieTales cartoon. But I don't know why I'm explaining the rules to Candyland to you. We're here to play Mario Party, after all. So let's get a... Oh crap, I'm not hitting the dice block, so I don't get to do anything, alright. I suppose this is fine. Shouldn't be that complicated, really. I mean, after all, I guess there are some junctions in the game which my computer compatriots elected to completely skip over, so I hope that wasn't a mistake, but in all likelihood, come on, it's the computers. Whatever they do, it's probably a good idea to do the opposite. No, hey, check it out. She actually got the maximum off of that slot machine, which is kind of hard to do, but I skipped right over it, so who cares? Ugh. Finish! I jumped right on the thing, didn't I? Alright, now let's, for reals this time, get a look at the map. So it looks like we're just gonna keep on trucking onward here, and then we've got to start towards the end. And then we'll go over here, and over here is where the game would normally end, but since this is Mario Party, I'm guessing we'll just disappear into the black void and appear at the start? Maybe? Oh no, please, don't do this to me. Hooray! Let's keep this party going. Alright. To be honest, I was completely expecting to roll a 3 on there so that I would have to hit the mushroom again. Although, I gotta say, I am still ahead, all things considered, because I've done, what, 3 times and gotten a mushroom twice. So, it's turn 3, and that was my 4th dice block hit. Pretty cool so far. Also, easy minigame is easy. Good thing I had something to talk about during it. Ah, jeez, this is gonna keep happening, isn't it? Ah, jeez. And the game said, let Yoshi have tons o' cash. And so the game gave Yoshi tons of cash. Now everyone's rich, especially Yoshi. Well, maybe not rich, but we can all afford the star. So wherever the star has a chance to appear, someone might get it. Since the way this board is set up, regardless of what junction you take... Well, not regardless of what junction you take, but... we're going to be passing by nearly all the spaces on the board. And I'm certain that this is not operating under the Peach's birthday cake rules of here's only one star point, because I think that's possible in Planner 64 currently. And I gotta say, this minigame doesn't come up very often, which is both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because I get to do something different. It's a curse because I'm really bad at it. At least I got those 5 points, so this isn't a total wash. Alright, here we go. Final push. Jam on that button. Oh, I jumped. That probably screwed me over. It totally looked like the camera was pointing towards me, or panning towards me. Ah, whatever. Yoshi's still rich. Alright, so we've got quite a lot of distance to go before we get to the star, so it's nice that the game has now given us 2 speed blocks so far. You know what's super rare in this game? Hidden blocks. I mean, I know they're not super exciting, because it just gives you, like, a Koopa, a Boo, or a Bowser, but it would still be nice to see it from time to time. Warp blocks are pretty rare, too. Also, boring minigame is boring. Hooray, congratulations on your money. All these one-player minigame spaces are basically there to ensure that the global economy remains prosperous. Let's just win this minigame. Man, what are the odds that we get both games that involve riding on skateboards in the same 2 turns? It was a little dicey for like a quarter of a second. Other than that, it was kind of boring. And I gotta say, thank goodness they're using the... Wait, what? Oh no, it's one of those covert chance time spaces, the ones that for whatever reason are rendered as blue spaces and then fool me into a false sense of security. Well, as if Yoshi wasn't friggin' rich enough. It's like, maybe I should randomly copy in that stupid fake cover of Fortune magazine with Yoshi on it again. Quite a few happening spaces. The happening star will actually be, you know, meaningful. Hey, check it out, it's that minigame that always crashes Mario Party 2. I get the feeling I bring that up every time I play this minigame now, but it's worth mentioning anyway. I love Party Planner 64, but maybe once they've got some sort of update to stop certain minigames, and by certain I mean 2 of them, from crashing the game, then maybe there'll actually be more boards for Mario Party 2, because I haven't played it in a while.